Ready? Give it a slap. Good job.
Okay, we would
It was a loose nail.
like to call to an order Clayton City Council meeting for October 1, 2019.
How about we call the meeting to order? 1, 2, 3.
We call the meeting to order.
Right. And then everybody please rise. So everybody please rise for Pledge of Allegiance.
Stand up, baby. Look at the
Face
flag.
the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Perfect.
Stand over there. Stay right there. You're fine.
You're okay.
Stand here.
It's going to be right there. You can see it. Okay? You're just fine.
So we have some special guests here up today. So this is part of an auction that Mount Diablo Elementary School had earlier this year. One of the auction items was to be the mayor for the day, and we have two lucky winners here, Avery and Alex Jensen,
They outbid me.
who are the mayor of the day today, and together with their parents, we already had an opportunity to tour the city hall today. We got to meet the police chief, our maintenance supervisor, our city manager. So we had a fun afternoon touring around the city hall. So what I'd like to do is I would like to actually give each of them, Avery and Alex, a certificate. And I'm going to read it out that this is a certificate for the mayor of the day to Avery and Alex Jensen, and I have one for each of you. This is to certify that Avery and Alex Jensen has honorably served as mayor for a night and successfully led the Clayton City Council in opening the meeting and leading the Pledge of Allegiance. Therefore, I, Tuya Catalano, mayor of Clayton, do hereby declare Wednesday, October 2, 2019, as the Avery Jensen Day in Clayton and also the Alex Jensen Day in Clayton.
Here, here.
Perfect.
You want to go up there and take a picture?
Go home.
Why don't we go on the front and take a picture?
They kind of hide behind the dais otherwise.
Need a prop?
She didn't crop us out.
Got it, thank you.
Awesome.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Great. Thank you for your help. Coming up, if I could have Daryl England come up here. So we have a proclamation for Mr. England here. So I'm going to read it over, bear with me. But this is a proclamation declaring October 29, 2019 as the Daryl England Day. So let me read over here a little bit. So whereas Sergeant Daryl England retires on October 6, 2019, following 3.5 distinguished years with the city of Clayton. And whereas Sergeant Daryl England began his career in law enforcement on January 25, 1983, with the Contra Costa Sheriff's Office, and while there, he gained valuable experience in an area of law enforcement skills, including criminal investigations, death investigations, background investigations, and emergency services operations. And whereas during his law enforcement tenure, he served as a field training officer, an academy instructor, a detective, a coroner's investigator, and a volunteer services coordinator. And whereas on April 13, 2016, Sergeant England assumed the position of Administrative Sergeant of the Clayton Police Department. And whereas under his tenure, Sergeant England conducted 9 employee background investigations and trained 7 police officers. And whereas during Sergeant England's tenure, he earned the community's trust, confidence, and support by being a fair, just, and responsive to public needs while also enforcing the law and protecting life and property. So now, therefore, I, Tuya Catalano, Mayor of the City of Clayton, on behalf of the entire City Council and our community, do congratulate Daryl England on his long and distinguished career by declaring Tuesday, October 29, 2019, as the Daryl England Day in the City of Clayton, and do herewith declare him an honorary Clayton citizen in perpetuity for his contribution to the people of our community, and wish him a long, healthy, and happy retirement.
Thank you.
One more.
Thank you very much. I'm going to do the right thing and not say very much. But thank you. I don't need a proclamation, but it's very nice and I appreciate it. I'm not worthy. But I'll be back on October 29th working as a volunteer. So if you want to see me, speed through town, I'll be more than happy to stop you. But thank you very much. I've enjoyed my time. You all know you have a beautiful community in Clayton. I live in Concord, so I know. So just keep doing the right thing. Don't waste your time saying too much. All right. Thank you very much for the appreciation of the day. I don't deserve it, but I accept it and appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And then we have another very special thing to do, and I'm going to ask Chief Warren to come up here. So you can do that. Right, go ahead.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Before we start the next part of the program, I did want to take a minute to thank Daryl for his service. The 3.5 years that he's been with Clayton has made a big difference in this community, and we're going to miss him, but happy to have him back as a volunteer. He's been a friend, a mentor, and a role model to everybody in the city, so thank you.
Is that microphone on? It doesn't sound like it. Okay.
It is. Maybe I need to go closer? Okay.
I want the public to hear you.
Okay. All right, so tonight we're also here to celebrate the promotion of Rich Ania to sergeant. Serving as a police officer today means facing adversity and overcoming increasing challenges. We ask more of our officers on the street today than in any time in history. Policing is about much more than simply investigating crime and arresting those who do harm. It's providing counseling to families in distress. It's getting someone suffering from mental illness medical help, working out civil disputes between neighbors, providing counseling to students, and working with the community to increase safety and security. We require officers not only to be experts in law enforcement, but to have many of the same skills as trained psychologists, lawyers, and community organizers. All of us Clayton officers put on our uniforms every day because we have chosen to help people and give back to this community. Our officers are hardworking, selfless individuals who have chosen a life of public service. Clayton is one of the safest cities in the Bay Area, and our officers work hard to keep it that way. Since January of this year, our officers have handled over 5,243 calls for service, written over 496 police reports, and made over 104 arrests. Today is a happy occasion as we celebrate the promotion of Rich Ania to sergeant. The role of a police sergeant is one of the most important roles in law enforcement. Police sergeants are responsible for enforcing state, federal, and local laws. They are in charge of supervising, training, and motivating the officers under their command. Supervisors must act on behalf of the police department, be problem solvers, counselors, and leaders. Rich has strong ties to this community. He grew up in Clayton and graduated from Clayton Valley High School. He became a police explorer in 1996 and served 4 years in that role. He became a Clayton police officer in 2004. Since that time, he has become a field training officer. He is a member of the Contra Costa County Mobile Field Force, and he is the president of the Clayton Police Officers Association. I am proud to promote Rich to the rank of sergeant. Rich, if you would step forward and raise your right hand, and I'm going to administer the oath of allegiance. I state your name,
I, Rich Ania,
do solemnly swear that
do solemnly swear that
I will support and defend
I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California.
that I take this obligation freely,
I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will and faithfully
discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
discharge the duties that I'm about to enter.
Congratulations. I'm going to invite Rich's mother, Beth, up to pin his badge.
Oh.
Make sure it's fabric.
Rich, would you like to do the right thing?
Hello. Thank you for everybody coming, the past police chiefs, my current coworkers. Congratulations to Daryl. This community has been very good to me for the past 15 years. And I just want to do my best to continue to make this community safe and do my best to train the newer officers and show them the things that work here in Clayton. And I'm just very honored to be promoted to sergeant. Thank you for coming.
It's great to see you out of a sling.
Yeah, right.
On behalf of Clayton, we're happy to have you.
So thank you very much for your service, Sergeant Ania. So thank you. So we're going to take a 5-minute recess, so we're going to take a 5-minute recess just to everybody gets a chance to congratulate him. So I think we will continue. Thank you, everyone. So our next item is the consent calendar. I don't have any speaker cards for it. Is there anyone who would like to pull item, or if not, then I'll entertain a motion.
Move approval.
Second.
So it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Seeing none, that passes unanimously. And then we go back into recognitions. So this is the recognitions for the Do the Right Thing program, and this is for the trait of responsibility. And I'm going to quickly just read what it means under the Do the Right Thing program, which is doing what I'm supposed to do, always doing my best, and being accountable for my choices. So I think first we have somebody from the Mount Diablo Elementary School, and I think we have Gavin Bell and Sadie Vigner. Okay, perfect. Come on up.
Your name?
Just be fast, too.
So I just wanted to recognize, and I nominated Sadie and Gavin for a responsibility award because as first graders, they're always role models for everyone else and always making those right choices. They really are examples of the definition that you read. So I'm very proud of them. And I was actually hoping the police officers would be here to see what the future of Clayton looks like because it's pretty remarkable. So I'm super proud of them. Congratulations, Gavin and Sadie. Deborah Wacko. It's Deborah Wacko, Huacl. I'm their teacher. Yeah.
Perfect. So we'll invite you back in a photo in a moment. We have two other.
We have two others?
Yeah, so perfect. Thank you. So then we have Clayton Valley Charter High School. We have Casey Carpenter and Grace Latin. And we have someone here as well. Go ahead.
Hello, so my name is Allison Hill. I am our a director of discipline and guidance and attendance. And so we have two students here. I'm just going to share just a little bit about them. The first is Casey. Casey is a Clayton Valley senior. She was nominated by her school counselor. She exemplifies the words of kind and considerate, aware, and smart. She is a leader in many ways. When I asked her about a highlight of her high school experience, she said being in student leadership, and she has hopes to become a physician's assistant. So that's Casey Carpenter. And then the next student is Grace Latin. She is also a Clayton Valley senior, and she was nominated by her counselor as well. Her counselor says that she balances a course load in multiple roles as a local horse trainer. In her capacity, she is an inspiration for young students who aspire to learn all of the techniques of competitive horseback riding, which is a lot. Furthermore, she is able to assist the owners with the operation, an extremely responsible young lady. Grace hopes to continue to work with animals after she graduates from Clayton Valley Charter High School. Thank you very much.
So why don't we invite everybody up for a picture?
More, get as close as you can. Close up to down. There we go. Shorties and tallies. Okay, ready? I'm going to take a picture so I want everybody smiling. No, don't lick your lips now, sweetie. Okay, big smile. One more. I'm good, thank you.
Great, thank you. Let's give him one more round of applause. So then that brings us up to reports. We don't have a planning commission report, but there was a meeting for the Trails and Landscaping Committee that was held on September 30th. Do we have a report?
I have a report.
Okay. Go ahead.
You have the TLC report?
I have the TLC report because I am the ad hoc member of the TLC, the ex officio member of the TLC on behalf of the council. And so the TLC had a few business items on the agenda. One was to review the draft fiscal year-end budget. It is somewhat incomplete yet, and so they got an update on the budget to date, and they will be looking at that when we have a chance to get the final numbers after Finance has a chance to finish that up. And they had a chance to go over and select the 3 members that will work on the annual report in their capacity as the Citizens Oversight Committee. And they reviewed the status of the 1920 expenses and revenues. And we had a new item on the agenda, which was to discuss the practicability of having hanging planter or flower baskets in the downtown. And this is something several people have inquired about, and so they're getting some more information from staff and exploring what it would take, what the costs would be, the responsibilities, where would they go, who would take care of them, how do they get watered. There are a lot of things to think about, who would change out the plants seasonally, all that kind of thing. They are very pretty in other cities, but they come with a lot of work and responsibility and not a little bit of expense. So staff is going to come back to the committee and give them a little more information at the next meeting. And I don't know, city manager actually showed up and was there for the meeting, which is not a normal condition, but they appreciated it very much. I think the commissioners on the TLC were very honored to have city management show an interest and be there. So thank you for coming.
Great, and that actually segues nicely into our city manager staff report.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. On the dais before you, you have copies of 7 letters addressed to Governor Newsom. It is my intention to send these letters out tomorrow. Each of the letters either offers support or opposition to bills that are on the governor's desk for signature. Those bills include Senate Bill 344, 330, 531, and 13, and Assembly Bill 1184, 1763, and 931. In every case, with regards to those letters, the positions taken are supported by the California League of Cities with the intent of maintaining local control and or maintaining city revenue. It's come to my attention that it would be somewhat of a new practice to have the city manager sending out these letters of this kind. So with that in mind, I propose to bring back a consideration item to the council at a future meeting to discuss this practice and other alternatives that may offer Clayton the ability to make their voice heard in Sacramento. With that, happy to answer any questions.
Okay, so I do have one question on one of the letters. I would ask that we not send a letter on AB 931, and without taking a specific position on it, but it only applies to cities with a population of over 50,000 people, and I don't think Clayton's going to be anywhere near that anytime soon, if ever. So I would ask that we not send the AB 931 letter.
Is that just because it won't apply to us, so taking a
Exactly.
position?
Yeah, it will never apply to us. Pretty sure.
I guess the question would be, is it appropriate to just change the letters to the mayor's signature?
This is not an agendized item, so the city attorney is going to chime in if we speak too much about this. My intention was to at least have our voice heard. I understand that this process is somewhat new for Clayton, and that's why I said I do want to bring an item back to you in the future where you can discuss what this process should look like, what you're comfortable with, how you want it to be done. And I can even cite some alternatives when we do bring that back for you. with regard to that one item, it was my intention just to support local control, and in that particular case, they were taking away local control. Yes, it's from larger cities, so it wouldn't affect us directly, but I was kind of sticking with that same approach.
Question, are they going to go out or not?
It's my intention to send them out.
Because I already concurred on that.
I think we had, are we just?
Go ahead.
I don't know. We had talked on the phone during during a conversation. I had expressed my my opposition to doing this without input from all of us. I think while I tend to agree with all of the positions that you've taken here, I think just as a matter of principle and process that as you mentioned earlier, we should probably have a way that we do these kind of things. And I know that there's a sense of urgency given that the governor has until the 13th essentially to sign or veto any pending bills on his desk. So these would be timely if we do send it. So I understand that. But I think a break in process at the 11th hour is not something that I would think is a good practice just in general. And that's even though I tend to agree with the sentiments being expressed. So.
Okay. Vice Mayor Pierce?
Yeah, I think I would, when we discuss process next, I would prefer a process that probably has us discuss these pieces of legislation as they go through the process, rather than wait till the last minute. I agree that League of Cities is usually on the right track, but not always.
So if we're counting, I would say no, but I don't think we're counting.
This is not on the agenda, so it was just mentioned
So we're
as
not
an
counting.
update. We are not counting, but I think there is direction, or that the interim city manager has indicated he would bring back the process for the future. But I think this was just a reporting of what the interim city manager was planning on doing in terms of executing these letters.
So just to be clear, we're considering sending these letters out.
No, we're
I
not.
don't think that's
No,
what we are
we're
not
being
considering.
We
informed.
are not considering.
We are not considering.
We are
We
being
receiving
informed.
a
All right.
report.
Okay, okay, I got it. So are we going to,
No, we're not making a decision.
we're not going to, but being that we're talking about, we have only until the 13th before
We
the
have
governor
been
can sign it.
advised, and the city manager has heard direction,
Okay,
period.
okay. Well, then in that case, I would agree with the mayor on 931.
If you're waiting for me, I have no objection for the letters to go out, and I so communicated that to the city manager, interim as he is.
Okay.
Just again, are we breaking protocol by sending these letters out now? Is there an objection to sending the letters out now?
It's not
Well, I mean-
consistent with our current practice.
Pardon me?
It's not consistent with our practice.
We don't have a formal practice, though, so.
But since we've already been advised, and I think we generally agree, although we haven't discussed it, we
I don't think
generally
that
agree
we're-
with the principles of
I don't think that we're able to say yes, yay, or nay one way or the other. So our city manager is at his discretion allowed to take actions that he sees fit.
I see.
And
So luckily,
That's really it.
we agree with the general tone of these letters. Is that it? I mean, what would our position be if we didn't?
It's
We're
not
not
on
allowed
your
to say
agenda
that. I see, I
to
see.
give direction
I
to
see.
the
We
city
Can't agree or
manager.
disagree.
I see.
Correct.
So regardless, the
We
letters
want to
will
hear
go
about a
out.
process.
Correct.
I see.
That's our direction. We want to hear about a process.
All right. Thank you.
Great, thank you. So then we'll move on to city council reports. Let's start with Mr. Diaz.
Well, thank you. I only have a couple of things. Number one, on the 18th, along with the vice mayor, we attended, which I call the sister city event between us and the town in England where Joel Clayton was born, and it was well attended. It was a group of about, 20 plus people, and it was a very nice event which we commemorated our relationship with Julie, remind me the town.
Bucksworth.
Bucksworth. Anyway, very nice event. On the 26th, there was a CBCA membership mixer that I attended, well attended as well. And then finally, on the 27th, on Friday, as the Conference of Mayors for Contra Costa County, I'm the representative, an alternate representative to the East Bay Regional Communications System Authority. That's a group that between Alameda County and Contra Costa County oversees the assignment and the regulation of radio frequencies, so that it makes it very compatible for all of the agencies within those two jurisdictions that can communicate with one another in the time of emergency. And we approved one contract with a firm there to help administer that event, and a new contract and a new series of systems that are going to be going in, making it much easier to communicate on an emergency basis. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Councilmember Wolf?
Okay, I'll be quick. I attended the final Oktoberfest meeting. Oktoberfest coming up this weekend. It's going to be a small town, big festival, big festival this year. Looking forward to a lot of people, and I understand the weather's going to be great, so looking forward to that. It's going to be a very, very busy weekend in Clayton. Also held a regular meeting with our city manager, and also took some emails and some conversations with constituents. One in particular, I'll just tease it a little bit to say that we now have a business license for what will be a new business in town. So more of that to come. And then I guess I'm going to just also say that coming up on the 17th of October, everybody get your tickets for the Clayton Theater Company's Young Frankenstein. Or is it Frankenstein? Okay, that's it. Igor or Igor. What hum?
Great, thank you. Vice Mayor Pierce?
Yes, thank you. Yes, we kicked off the period with a lovely celebration at Moressi's for the Twinned Cities celebration with our Twinned City, that's what they call them in England, of Bucksworth, and waved a few flags and toasted them a little and took lots of pictures to make sure they know that we're paying attention to them. Also had a Contra Costa Transportation Authority meeting, attended the Association of Bay Area Governments Finance Committee, the Association of Bay Area Governments Executive Board, the Bay Area Regional Collaborative, and then last night the Trails and Landscape Committee, which I already reported on, and I stopped into the Library Committee meeting at their request for one agenda item. They are in the process of planning for their 25th anniversary celebration next March, and we're wanting to do some commemorations and wanted some advice from somebody from Historic Society who has done many of those. So we gave them some advice, and they've got a nice plan coming. So you'll see that when they get it more finalized, so they can get approval from us first.
Great, thank you. Councilmember Juan?
I don't have a report this period.
And for me, my report's very limited. I just held mayor's office hours on Saturday, September 28th, and then, as Councilmember Wolf mentioned, Oktoberfest is coming up, so we're still looking for a couple more volunteers. So if anybody is interested, go to the CPCA website and sign up for a couple more spots. So with that, we don't have any other reports. We'll move on to public comment. This is the portion of the meeting when any member of the public can speak on any item that's not on today's agenda, and they have 3 minutes each. I have one speaker card. Ms. Stanaway.
Ann Stanaway with a really aching mouth. 1553 Haviland Place, Clayton. Right. This is short. My mouth hurts. The population of Clayton, with the proliferation of ADUs, we have the possibility of increasing our population exponentially. The city manager is correct in being proactive in sending a letter to Sacramento, voicing our disapproval. So I'm with the city manager. The next thing is responsibility. Ha, 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 ha. Really? Okay, we preach responsibility, and I stand up here and I bang on about public safety, and nothing is done about the fire lane situation. Now, I know I've been up here and I've gone on and on and on about this. It's public safety. It's Clayton's responsibility to take care of that issue. So please take care of it. You know it's out there. I'm done.
Great, thank you. Is there anyone else who'd like to speak to the council? Seeing none, we'll close public comment. We'll go on to public hearings. We have none. Action items, we have none, which brings us to item 12, council items. Are there any future requests for future meetings?
I'm just reading through what he had sent earlier, but I didn't see that he had already talked about, so I don't have any other requests.
Vice Mayor Pierce?
No, I'll bring it up with the city manager.
Okay, seeing none, we don't have a closed session, which means we are adjourned until our next meeting on October 15, 2019. Thank you.